Everybody's gonna grow at their own pace. Everybody gonna do their own thing. You can't be upset with how anybody moves. You can't be upset with how anybody moves. I've never been upset with how a motherfucker moves. Cause I don't want anybody to be upset with how I move. I don't move to the beat of anybody's drum. I move to the beat of my heart. I move to the vibration in my voice. I love me, man. I call myself God, man. I will never stop. I will never stop no matter how much anybody doesn't like it. I've been saying this shit since I was a child. I know a lot of people hated me because of that. I know a lot of people hated me because of that. When I was in prison, when I got out, right now, I'm that man. It feel good to be able to go anywhere you want to go and do anything you want to do without having to ask anybody for a handout. Now, a motherfucker may hear this and say, well, you talk about reparations. Because I'm asking nicely. I'm asking nicely. I don't have to ask nobody for a motherfucking thing on this earth. But when a nigga decide to ask something nicely, you better take that shit into consideration. Because like they once said, as long as there's two men on this earth, there will always be war, right? I'm asking nicely before this motherfucker pop off. Before it get ugly. You understand me? And that's a part of you being sober in this world. Because guess what? When you're sober, you can actually think. When you're sober, you're not afraid of shit. When you're sober, can't nobody tell you a motherfucking thing, nigga. Just keeping it funky with you, baby. You can ask anybody that know me, or motherfuckers that don't know me. Anybody that's seen me, a motherfucker that hasn't seen me. I'll go brain for brain with anybody. We can mentally box anybody. Physically box anybody. Anybody can shoot, so a baby can go toe to toe with, you know what I'm saying, somebody, a grown ass man with a gun. So you ain't cool because you have a gun. You ain't tough because you carry a gun. Especially if you ain't shooting the motherfuckers who really pose a threat to you. You're cowards. You're a joke. You're a joke. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. My big homies put a gun in my hand on some coward shit. On some coward shit. And on some coward shit, I used it as a child. On some coward shit, I used it as a child. Do I regret doing what I did? Hell nah. Hell nah. I thank the people that were involved. It changed my life forever. The people involved know what I'm about. The people involved know I love them, know I will forever protect them in any situation. And to the so-called victim. The victim knows I love that person. Y'all may not understand, but the victim knows. I was taught a valuable lesson. You were taught a valuable lesson. We were both victims. I was a 12-year-old, maybe 13 years old, and my life has never been the same. But I thank you. I thank you. Straight up. I thank you. This journey would have never have started if it wasn't for us. You know that. We speak a lot. I love you. With that being said, I was taught to be a man. Handle your responsibilities. I have 4 children, 4 girls that I love. People ask, what's your definition of success? I never realized the definition of success until you don't really have that success anymore. True success is your children happy. True success are happy, healthy children. True success are happy, healthy children. I had to go what I had to go through. My ex-significant other had to go through whatever she had to go through for us to grow and for us to grow. For us to grow. Together we grew. It was dope. Separately we grew. I feel dope. I feel dope. I don't have to rush into anything. I ain't thirsty for shit. I got 4 children. I don't need any more, but I would love to have more children because I love children. I love the development of a child. I love the development of a baby. I love it. Handle your responsibilities. Handle your responsibilities. Not everything is gonna make you feel good. Not everybody's gonna make you feel good. It's okay. It's okay. We don't always have to have it our way. But if you want it your way, stay by yourself. Nobody can tell you otherwise. If you don't want to do things somebody else's way, do your own thing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you following in somebody else's footsteps either. My greatest lessons are examples that people didn't have to tell me. Nobody had to tell me to be a great father. I seen it when my brother fathered 9 boys with 3, 4 different women and couldn't take care of them. Still till this day, going in and out of jail. I love you, brother. Thank you for the lesson that you taught me. You didn't have to teach me. I seen it for myself. I want to be the best for mines. I love mines. Mines don't have no excuse. No excuses to be the greatest that they can possibly be. I work too hard for you to say you have financial hardship. I'm too smart. I sacrifice whatever the fuck I gotta sacrifice. Whatever I gotta sacrifice. It takes growth. It takes learning, it takes building. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Continue to do what you gotta do for you. Nobody is here for you besides your parents and your children and potentially your significant other if you have a good relationship built up with that person. That's why I'm so adamant about niggas working out their relationship at home. Even if it's not a good relationship at home, try to make it better. Try to make it better. Because if you ain't got kids with somebody else or another woman and you just wasting that bitch's time, you wasting your time as well. You really don't care about that motherfucker if that motherfucker's not at home with their kids doing what they supposed to do. Don't tell me you love me, show me you love me. Motherfuckers don't show nothing out this bitch. Atlanta. I'm not disappointed in y'all whatsoever. Somebody had to make it clear to me Nigga, this is one of the last states that was out of slavery or blah, 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 blah. Whether I believe that or not, I see a lot of unity out here and I see a lot of division, right? I feel like there could be more unity, but that's anywhere you go, right? So I can't complain. I can't complain. If I want more, I have to do more. If I want motherfuckers to follow my lead, sometimes I have to show these motherfuckers. Well, I've been showing motherfuckers. Sometimes you have to grab a motherfucker's hand. Sometimes you have to grab a motherfucker's hand. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Lead them to the water. Show them how to take a sip. At least show them how to pour a cup. Show them how to pour a cup real quick. You know what I mean? And then let them do what they gonna do. My whole point of this is to say, stay sober. I know it was just a little bit of marijuana that I kicked, but I'm so fucking thankful. I'm so thankful. And the way I'm elevating is crazy. It's crazy. I love you, God. I wouldn't have this shit no other way. Anybody that's ever hated on God, you'll see. You'll see. Because you felt that energy. You felt that energy. You feel that energy whenever God is around. Let's just keep it funky. You feel it when God body's around. Huh? Sometimes I never notice how much air I suck out of the room. I never really noticed how much air I suck out of the room until hindsight. Swear to God. But I'm loving. I don't force anything. I like to be observant. I like to observe things. I like to see. I like to hear. I like to feel. I love you all, man. I've been saying this shit. This ain't nothing new. I really hope you love yourself. I really hope you love yourself. Some young man or some young woman is gonna hear this and say, damn, that nigga been saying he was gonna stop smoking weed for the past 7 years. And it took today to realize I don't need that shit a lick. I don't need that shit at all. And neither do you. You don't need no liquor. You don't need no pills. You don't need no syrup. You don't need no coke. You don't need no crack. You don't need no heroin. You don't need none of that. None of that. Stay sober. Handle your responsibilities. When you're sober, there's no excuses, baby. When you're sober, there's no excuses. When you're high, you got all the excuses in the world because you a nigga that's getting high every day, all day. You a nigga that's getting drunk every day, all day. I seen what the fuck it does to the best of us. To the best of us. Motherfuckers will follow certain people anywhere. But if you're gonna follow somebody, make sure that motherfucker's sober. Because a high, coked up, drunk motherfucker would take you anywhere. That motherfucker doesn't know what they're doing. They're numb. Their emotions, their morals, everything is numb. Everything is numb. I love you all, man. You stay focused on you, cause ain't nobody gonna love you like you gonna love you. And the only motherfucker that may potentially love you like you gonna love you is your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, maybe the motherfuckers you built closest relationships with. But at the end of the day, we don't know how far that's gonna go, because you can't trust nobody these days. You can't trust nobody these days. You can't. But I know who I can trust. I love you, God. I love you, God, body. We shall never die. You can listen to my music or not. I don't give a feezy. I'm gonna keep putting these beezies out. Period. Who is you? I'm God. I've been saying this since I was a little boy. Since I was a little boy. Don't nothing change. Don't nothing change. Don't nothing change. Everybody that knows me knows I'm one of the most loving motherfuckers on this earth. Truly. I never have a problem with saying, excuse me, I love you, thank you, I apologize. I never have a problem with any of that. So do you think I have a problem with taking you to the highest of thrones for you to rest? For you to rest for eternity? No, no problem at all. Because there's two sides of everything. There's two sides of everything. I love you so much, I will never stop loving you. Stay focused. Stay sober. Sometimes it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take you some time. Sometimes you may be able to kick that shit immediately. Sometimes you got a circle of motherfuckers that don't really want to see you elevate because you're not under them. Because you don't rock to they beat. Because you don't rock to they beat. But can't damn motherfucker on this earth say, Akeem ain't with the love, or Akeem ain't with the shit. Because I'm really with the real war. I'm really with the real war. That's why I've been asking for reparations. As of late, before my sober mind tells me otherwise, or before God tells me otherwise. Y'all truly know what the fuck it is. Y'all truly know what it is. Y'all truly know what it is. Stand around me. Come sit with me. Take a walk with me. Look at me face to face. Let's talk. And wherever you want to go from there, we can go there. Because I love you. I shall lead the way. If I see that you're righteous, I will follow your lead. Listen, the whole objective of this is stay sober. Like I said, I know it's gonna be hard, but stay sober. I love you all.